Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program. Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm Gülər Hətamova. On July 17th, President İlham received Chairman of Foreign Affairs Committee of Grand National Assembly of Turkey, Fuat Oktay.
Fuat Oktay thanked for the reception and conveyed the greetings of the President of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, to the head of state. President İlham expressed gratitude for the greetings and asked to convey his greetings to the President of Turkey. Emphasizing that the relations between our countries are very satisfying, Fuat Oktay said our relations are developing on the basis of the principle of one nation, two states. He emphasized the importance of further developing Azerbaycan-Turkey relations, which were officially raised to the level of alliance with the Şuşa Declaration, based on the goals and objectives of that document. Emphasizing the assistance of Azerbaijan during the earthquake in Turkey, the committee chairman of the Grand National Assembly expressed his gratitude for this support. Fuat Oktay expressed satisfaction with the expansion of economic and commercial relations and highly appreciated the efforts of our countries to further strengthen cooperation within the framework of the Organization of Turkic States. At the same time, he once again drew attention to Turkey's serious concern regarding the installation of a monument to Nemezis terrorists in Armenia. Issues of cooperation between our countries in energy, education, military, technical, defense, and other fields were also underscored. Highly appreciating the state visit of Recep Tayyip Erdogan to Azerbaijan after the elections in Turkey, President İlham emphasized that extensive discussions on the development of bilateral relations were held during this visit. Touching on the development of cooperation in the military technical field between Azerbaijan and Turkey, the head of our state said the participation of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in opening of a new Air Force Central Command Post is another example of the development of cooperation in the military field between the two countries. Pointing out that the relations between our countries are developing on the basis of Şuşa Declaration and the principle of alliance, the President of Azerbaijan emphasized the importance of cooperation within the framework of the Turkic State Organization, as well as the further development of this cooperation at the parliamentary level and the further expansion of the activities of the foreign relations committees of the parliaments within the framework of the Turkic State Organization. The head of our state, in turn, once again noted that the installation of the Nemezis monument in Yerevan is unacceptable. The meeting also included an exchange of views on cooperation in the Middle Corridor and the energy sector, as well as a further expansion of trade and economic relations and a trade turnover reaching $6 billion arising from the preferential trade agreement between Turkey and Azerbaijan. During the conversation, an exchange of views of mutual interest took place.
Armenia hasn't only committed war crimes against humanity and peace while occupying Azerbaijani territory for 30 years, but it has also seriously endangered the ecological security of the area and is still doing so. The destruction of Armenia's agricultural lands, water basins, atmosphere, forest fund, flora and fauna, mineral resources and energy sources caused the ecological balance to be disrupted not just in our nation but also across the rest of the region. However, it's frustrating to see how international organizations and international non-governmental organizations working in the field of environmental protection remain silent on the situation Armenia created, which is a source of a world risk. This is stated in the appeal of Ombudsman to international organizations. Nevertheless, existing contradictions, international organizations' silence and the prevailing impunity enable Armenia to continue its crimes that generate global and regional environmental concerns. One of Armenia's new initiatives that may create a regional environmental problem is the design to build a large metallurgical plant in the region border with Azerbaijan. The construction of this plant and the discharge of waste into Araz River may lead to pollute not only this river but also Arpachay River. The toxic gas released into air as a result of the operation of the plant to be built will have a serious impact on fauna and flora. Thus, Armenia once again grossly violates the norms and principles of international law. We urge international organizations to take serious measures to prevent these actions. The discussion of the issue of the safe and dignified return of Western Azerbaijanis to their homes during trilateral meeting held in Brussels is a historic development for the resolution of this issue in line with international law. This further inspires the Western Azerbaijani community and every Azerbaijani forcibly expelled from Armenia to pursue even more actively the realization of their right to return, reads the statement of the community of Western Azerbaijanis. Welcoming that the Brussels peace process brought to the agenda the safety and the right of return of Azerbaijanis, the community once more time reiterated its readiness to engage in direct negotiations with the government of Armenia. The fight against inflation is being strengthened in Azerbaijan as the President Ilham said at the meeting dedicated to the socio-economic results of 6 months. The goal is to achieve single-digit inflation.
The fight against inflation is being strengthened in Azerbaijan. As President Ilham said at the meeting dedicated to the socio-economic results for 6 months, the goal is to achieve single-digit inflation. A working group has been established to monitor the level of inflation, according to the executive order signed by Prime Minister Ali Asadov on additional measures to strengthen the monitoring of inflation and prices. The working group will prepare a report on inflation every month. The purpose of the establishment of the working group is to ensure that inflation in the country is reduced to an acceptable level for economic growth, to further improve the analysis and monitoring system that allows for both quantitative and qualitative assessment of inflation processes and its causes, as well as to strengthen interagency coordination in this field.
Because one of the main factors affecting inflation in 2022 and the first half of 2023 is input inflation, when artificial price gouging also affects prices, even it's a price gouging deriving from other countries.
It should be noted that the annual inflation in Azerbaijan was 12.7%. It is aimed to reduce it to a single digit by the end of the year.
You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encounter as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.